Good morning. This is Leia. I want to share with you guys this morning my story and how I came to be a coach with Beachbody. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Leia Lewis. I live in central New Jersey. I'm 33 years old. I'm a mom. I have three girls who are 6 and 4-year-old twins. I'm married to my husband Ronnie. For 9 years. I also work a full-time job, about 40 to 50 hours a week, and work my coaching business as a full-time job on top of that. So I absolutely love it, and I want to share this morning my story, how I got involved with Beachbody, and how it's affected my life. So my story really starts after I had my twin girls. My oldest, Molly, was about a little over 2 when my twins were born. So I had a 2-year-old and newborns, 2 newborn babies at home. As any new mom, I'd had already a baby, but as any new mom would expect, it's overwhelming, stressful. I had a little bit of a challenging pregnancy. I was home on bed rest with my kids when I was 5 months old. So I had a lot of stress, a lot of worries. I was freaked out how we were going to pay for 3 kids, 2 babies, daycare, diapers, you name it. So I had a lot of stress and anxiety during my pregnancy. About a couple months in, Hurricane Sandy actually hit. So I was home. Well, my whole family was home. We were all stuck in our house. We had no power for a week, 2 brand new babies. It was really nerve-wracking. And I always pinpoint that moment to me as like the pivotal point where I feel like my anxiety and depression, which I didn't know at the time, kind of started to go downhill. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit, but I was diagnosed with postpartum depression and anxiety about a year and a half after I had my twins. I struggled for about a good year and a half with a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, feelings of guilt, feelings of fear. The biggest emotion that I just remember having is like this anger inside of me. I didn't know why. I didn't know why I felt that way, or it felt like kind of out of control. But as a result of all of that, with the exception of talking to my husband a little bit, I really just bottled it up. I didn't share. I felt ashamed. I didn't know why I was feeling this way, but I kind of just tried to bury those feelings, move along, act like everything was okay when it wasn't, and it didn't help. It made it worse. I started to not take care of myself as well. And so as you're a new mom, your priorities are not that high on the list anyway. But I started to cope with these feelings with drinking wine at night, sitting on the couch, vegging out, having 2 or 3 glasses of wine, trying to ignore the realities of life, pretty much, made for bad food choices. Over time, I gained some weight. I then started to feel, bad about myself. I hadn't lost the baby weight. I didn't like how my clothes fit. I just felt really down, very anxious, very unhappy with life. Felt like I was stuck. Like every single day I came home and I was just living the same life over and over again. I went to work and work actually felt like a vacation from home, and I felt like getting guilty, and because I'm a new mom and I love my kids, but I felt like I didn't even want to be with them. So I finally decided to get some help, and I reached out to a therapist. I started taking some anxiety medicine. It helped a little bit, but I really didn't take any action steps to really help my body and my mind. Okay, so fast forward to when I became a challenger. I decided to one day, after seeing some posts about one of my friends and their weight loss journey, and she was a mom and she looked amazing. She had 3 kids. I was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of feeling this way. I had the courage one day, and don't get me wrong, I was scared shitless. I was like, I haven't worked out in 5 years. How am I going to do this? I'm going to feel awful. There's no way that I'm going to find time in my day. I really don't even know how I'm going to fit this in, make this a priority, but I felt this burning desire inside that I needed to do something because I just wanted 30 minutes alone to myself to do something for me. I didn't want to put my kids first, my husband first, everybody else's needs, which I'd been putting forefront on the front of the line for years. I felt like I needed to do something to me. I needed to find myself again. I needed to feel like me as a person and not just a mom and a wife and a worker. And it was the best decision I ever made. I started my journey with Body Beast, and it was a 90-day program. I started drinking Shakeology. I started feeling like this energy that I have never felt before. I mean, I used to sleep 8 hours a day and drink like 4 cups of coffee a day. And I literally still felt like my whole body was literally dragging every single day. I had no energy, mentally and physically. I started drinking Shakeology, and I was like, holy crap, this stuff is amazing. Like, I just felt so good. I started to feel better, to think better because I was doing something for me. I lost 14 pounds, 8 inches on my stomach, everywhere. I lost inches. I started to get muscle. I just felt so good. So that's my personal story. It was within a month, I just knew, like, absolutely, this is amazing, because this is something that's going to change my life, not only on the outside, but it started to change my mind on the inside. And that's when I decided to become a coach, because I realized that if I am able to feel better, and I'm able to look better, and I'm able to start thinking better, man, do you know how many other people have no idea and that feel the same way that I do, and that feel like, I know there's other moms that are struggling with anxiety and depression and feeling overwhelmed and feeling the guilt of like loving their kids but not enjoying being a mom, or feeling stuck or losing themselves. Like, I know there's people that are like that. We don't talk about it, right? Because it seems shameful. But I know there's other people that feel that way, and I felt like I had to help. So I became a coach. I am now a coach for almost 11 months. I'll be coming up on my 11-month anniversary. And my life is entirely different. Let me see. I'm trying to think about the best ways to describe it to you. The biggest change that coaching, not just being a challenger, that coaching has done for me is it has helped me learn and train my mind to think differently, to think positively, to gain confidence, to know that inside I can change my life. I have the power, I have the control. I know that I've been through a lot of tough stuff in my life, but if I can accomplish and reach out from, the depths of those miseries, then that I can do anything, and that I'm making a difference in people's lives, that people are reaching out to me and I'm reaching out to people, and that they feel better, that I've changed one person's life because I shared how my life is different and inspired them, and now they're doing something with their life and they feel amazing, and it's such an amazing, rewarding feeling. Right now, that's the best thing that coaching has done for me, besides the fact that I'm in the best shape of my life, that I'm making on average $600 to $800 a month, projected to be about $1,000 in the next month or two, that I have paid off $4,000 of credit card debt that I paid for my daughter's camp this summer, that if I wasn't doing this, honestly, I don't know how we would pay for it. We're still struggling financially. My husband was out of work with back injuries. We're swimming in credit card debt. My goal is to pay off all of our debt by the end of next year and be debt free, and to quit my full-time job, and to make this my career and make this my passion, and to help people every day. I freaking love it. It burns inside. It lights my soul on fire. I found my passion in life. And, you know, when I first started, this is what I thought. Man, this makes me feel so freaking good. I feel amazing. I'm getting into the best shape of my life. What's the worst that can happen? Absolutely nothing, but it helps me. And if I only help myself, and possibly if I help one person, why would I not give this a try? That's how I feel. That's how I still feel today. This business is such an amazing opportunity. Our businesses, we're still growing. We're still reaching thousands and millions of people. There are like millions and billions of people in the United States and across the world that are struggling with their health, their weight loss, mental health issues. We have so many people that we can help to end the trend of obesity and to help people feel better. And can you imagine like how many people, if they just improve their health, improve their mind, and then improve their life, how that would make the world? I mean, I never imagined that I would be someone that could really like impact the world, but I like to just think that if I can help one person a day, that my decision was the best that I'd possibly made. And so that's my story. That's why I coach. That's why I do this every single day. That's why I invite you to consider coaching, because you're going to make your life so much better, and you're going to share and help with people, that you're going to meet people that you never knew before. You're going to build friendships. You're going to build a community of trust. My team, my upline team, we are such powerful, amazing women. I've never been very close with a whole lot of women in my life. I'll be honest. I wasn't. And I was a little skeptical, like, how are all these women really here to support each other? When I tell you that we just want to see each other do well, and we're all here for each other, and that feeling of community and friendship is amazing and something I've never experienced before. And I truly hope that you consider becoming a coach, because it's changed my life forever. I am so thankful that I had the courage that one day to say, okay, I'm going to do this. It's not easy. It's hard. It's a lot of hard work. Every single day I wake up and I focus on, making my business one step bigger and better. And every single day I need to set my mind straight, and I read books to help myself, and I work out every day, and I take care of my body, and I reach out to people to help them. It's not easy. You're not going to get rich overnight. It takes work, hard work, but nothing easy, nothing amazing ever was easy. And so I urge you to consider joining me. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm an open book, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.